Hi guys, hello. Good day guys, and welcome to today on Princess Anu TV. Yeah. So today we are going to be talking about flight school duration. Like, because I saw in fact I saw more than one comment. Everybody's asking, okay, if I start now, when am I going to finish? So I want to talk about like 5 factors that actually affect your finishing. And now I'm not just talking about money and all. Like, there are some things that we have to talk about that will affect your flight school duration, as how long you're going to spend while you are in flight school. So I'm going to be telling you that today. But just in case you're new to this channel and you don't know me, my name is Princess Anu, and yeah, on this channel we talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And please, if you've not yet subscribed, do me that favor, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell. Just click on it so that you don't miss any video, or if you make posts, if you make polls on the channel. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. So let's dive straight. I'm going to classify this into like 5 factors that actually affect when you will graduate. Not even when you graduate, like you, from the moment you say you want to become a pilot, there are some factors that will affect how long you are going to stay in any flight school, or even any school you choose will definitely affect it. And now let's talk about the first one, is the school you choose. The school you choose will depend how many years you are going to finish your flight training. Not only the school you pick, your location, the location you picked. Like, let me give you guys a very practical example. Just like right now, um, uh, you know, the issue of this pandemic and all, some countries are facing it even more than some other countries, and it's even affecting people that want to go for type rating. Yeah, I'm just telling you the truth. Even me, like, there are some countries that have picked, okay, I'm likely to go here, but even those other countries that are not really strict on some of these measures, they also have like quarantine seasons. Like, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks, quarantine when you come in, quarantine when you get to the school, probably they'll have to check you, you have to quarantine, or maybe you have to. So this thing is another factor. Don't worry, I'm going to go in depth to tell you why the school you choose is going to affect you. Also, your performance, I mean your personal performance, is going to affect you. Another factor is time of entry is going to affect you, and money is going to affect you. So let's pick it one after the other. Let me tell you why these factors are going to affect you. The school. Are you picking a school that does a crash program? There are some schools that do crash programs. And when I mean crash program, like, you know, like CAE does a crash program. Like, you pay your money, you come, they already have a syllabus that you are supposed to be done latest 1 year or latest 8 months. So they already have the crash program, and you must follow through. It is not a case whereby, okay, you're just dragging your feet and all. They have a program and you have to stick to their schedule. So that's why most of the time people that go there, or most of the time people that opt to go there, they know that they are ready for this business, and they know that if they mess up, they are going to lose their money. So they come in with that mindset that it's a crash program, we're going to do this and we're going to be done with it. So one, if you pick a school that depending on the kind of program they run, if they run a crash program, then that is what is going to happen. Another thing is, are you running a school, are you going to a school that they run theirs in a group form, just like the flight school I attended? Like, the group was per class. So everything is done per class. Everybody is going to wait for everybody to finish. Do you get the point? Like, you're not going to run faster than the other person. Like, that doesn't mean, like, sometimes you can be like, maybe in flying you can be like ahead of the other person, but like ground school stuff, everybody, like, you guys are grouped to run in the same way. So even flying, when you're done with your own exercise and probably you get your PPL, you still have to wait for those that are yet to get before you can move to the next level of maybe getting your CPL. So if you run a school that has to do with a group kind of thing, that they group you guys in classes, you guys have to do everything as a class, then that will also affect the duration that you finish. Another factor is normal stuff. And there are schools that run in normal mode. Like, when you come in, you pay as you go. You can come in today, you can decide to be doing part-time, that's walking and flying. You can decide to do full time. Like there are schools that give that leverage. You can run your stuff normally. Like anytime you have money, you pay, you fly, that kind of stuff. It will also determine. So you are the one that will determine if you're going to a school that runs it in a normal way. That means you're the one that is going to determine how early you finish or how late you finish. So they are running in normal mode stuff. Now, the second factor which I was talking about is your location. Now, guys, your location. Location is very important. Are you a foreigner coming to another part of the country? Like maybe you are an Indian coming to Nigeria to fly, or maybe you are a Chinese person coming to Nigeria to fly, or you are a Nigerian going to South Africa to fly, or you are, all these things. They are processes that will have to take place. Even after the flight school has accepted you, you still have to do exams, you still have to do visa process, you still have to do all this. So your location can matter. Let it not be that when you start your flight training, after 6 months your passport has expired, you have to come back to Nigeria and do again. Those things has the possibility of delaying you, and you see that you spend, it depends. If you plan it very well, you might not have so much delays, but it will have to do with the timing that you spend in flight. So location is something you really need to consider. Do you want to do your flight training in your own country, or do you want to do it in somebody else's country? How do you want to maneuver? This is something that is going to determine how long you are going to stay from the first day you buy your form saying you want to go to a particular flight. So I think these are things that you need to take note of. Another very, very important factor, in fact this is more important, all of them are equally important, but I'm going to say this one is very, very important: your performance. In fact, I'm not even going to stress on this one because I always talk about it on the channel. But guys, always know that when you start eating, pull through till you're done with it. Pull through, keep pulling through till you're done with it. And that's what I'm talking about. This performance, your performance is one of the major things that are going to affect you. If you're a good student, you're trying your best, you're pulling your weight, you're doing everything, you are going to do fine and you're going to finish fast. If you are a chilling student, you just want to rest, you don't have time, that is how it's going to be. You're going to be delayed. So performance is something that you really need to consider. You really need to put into consideration for you to be able to finish fast, for you to determine your flight school duration. Now, time of entry. When you're going to flight school, please pick your flight school at the time when you don't have probably a rainy season or snow season or something. Like you're going to have delays. Like when it's raining, obviously there's no much flying like that. There's no much flying. So there's a way flight schools, like I know that my own flight school, there's a way they planned it at that time, and they're like, okay, at this time these guys should be flying, at this time these guys should be doing ground school work, because ground school work is very important. So they already strategized it in a way that there's no time you're going to be idle. A time you're going to be flying, another time you're going to be doing your groundwork. So this is another factor you need to consider. What time are you going into flight school? Go at a point where you know that, okay, at this time you can get in, you can start flying, everything can work, bam, bam, bam. Okay, let's push that. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Seriously, I'm trying to break it down and make it as easy as possible. And lastly, the fifth thing is morning. I know a lot of persons that have been delayed like extra 1 year, extra 2 years, not because they were failing. Like I have a senior colleague that told me recently, like he spent more time in flight school not because he did not have money. Not because he was failing. He didn't fail any course, no course at all. He did not fail. But he had to do that over and over again because obviously there was no cash. So these are some things that you need to consider, you need to put into consideration. When you do this, you're going to have seamless stay. Not only a seamless stay, but you are not going to spend too much time. So guys, this is all we have for today's video. So till we meet next time on the same channel, keep watching PrincessAnu TV.
Don't forget, stay safe, be happy, be fine, and live your best life.